and we're going to be doing the three-card spread with the pulling of the fourth, which is the general energy for the month. If you guys prefer the old or the longer version that I would post on Facebook, definitely message me and let me know. Message me, or comment below, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know. I will be doing different types of spreads just to give you guys different options and to see which ones you guys vibe better with. Okay, so Spirit, what are the messages for the month of August 2016 for Geminis? My Geminis. Okay, I reject this. Spirit, what are the messages for Geminis? August. Whoa. Okay. That is like. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm usually guided to pull out whenever they jump out. Uh, Whenever they jump out, it's a definite. I need to read them. So sorry, this for Geminis. You guys are lucky because you guys will be getting the longer version. Um, okay, so put this down. Trying to fix these so we can have better understanding. Oh wow. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. So Geminis, like I said, you guys are I guess will be blessings this month, definitely. As you can see, let me put this down. This is the longer version that I would do on Facebook, which is the Celtic spread. And it's funny because the cards that popped out were actually 10 cards. So they're all suited for the Celtic spread. So we're going to go with that, okay, and vibe with that and see what Spirit wants to tell us. So for a general energy, or the general energy of the situation at this present time, you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is all about balance. It's all about balance. It's all about trying to balance either, because it is the Pentacle suit, either balancing money or trying to balance your emotions. I'm an intuitive reader, so usually Pentacles always speak to me either about health, money-wise, or emotions. And I'm being very drawn to emotion. So it's trying to balance your energies, trying to balance either money-wise, material, trying to make meets end, but also having to balance your energy. And I am having this sense or this feeling like uh, the reason why you're not able to balance, or the reason why you're not able to I guess balance that checkbook, so to speak, has a lot to do with the way you're feeling at the present time. You are not balanced. If you look at this picture, it depicts in the background there's water. That to me is an element of emotion. So you're going through some type of strive emotionally wise that is affecting your money, or it's affecting the money coming in more than anything. Okay. So in the cross position, you have the Knight of Wands. The cross is always a challenge, and that is the challenge that's coming up, or that will be presenting itself through this month of August. And you have the Knight of Wands. The Knights are always about action and moving forward. Each Knight, depending on their suit, has different meanings. This one for me is all about think before you act. And as a challenge, it's telling you to slow your roll a little bit, chill the fuck out, and take a deep breath, take a breather. Don't make decisions out of the blue. Uh, don't think, don't take risk at this present time, because it is a challenge. Now, if it wasn't in the challenge position, then it's definitely encouraging you to go out there and do what you have to do and get shit done. But because it is in a challenge position, it's telling me, because of balance, and obviously Pentacles is money, if you're trying to have a good time tonight, but you're not really sure how you're going to do it tomorrow. Save that money instead of going out and spending it on stupid shit that you don't really need, because it's in the challenge position. So it's like think more, versus going with that passion and that intuition that usually guides you guys. It's asking you to pause, to take a different approach, versus just doing or making decisions out of the heat of the moment, so to speak. Also, pages and nights are all about messaging and communication. But because, like I said, it's in the challenge position, if you look at this picture, he's like, you know, launching on the road. Um, and the wands obviously is passion. It's asking you to think before you react. Like I said, the heat of the moment. Try the best you can for this month, not to make irrational decisions based on how you're feeling, but more analyze if it's the wise decision or if it's the right thing for you to do. Okay. So, um, in a subconscious level, or what you are not aware of, you have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles talks to me about um, teamwork, coming together to create something beautiful. Maybe on a, or maybe you're not aware of this, but on a subconscious level, in order for you to be able to balance, and in order for you to be able to have a better approach money things, or on the money front, it is necessary for you to be able to work as a team, to be a team player, not to be pushing, not to be, uh, I guess, not to feel like you have to do everything. You have to allow other people to step in and give their input. You have to allow people to step in and basically step up to the plate as well. You cannot always be the one doing. The three is obviously it's three people. It usually depicts three people, but this card to me is all about going within and studying or really focusing and analyzing what it is that you're doing, or what decisions or what approach are you doing to certain situations in your life that have to do on the money realm, or that have to do on the emotional type of realm, um, that is giving you a sense at the present time of unbalance, of being in balance, whether it be, like I said, money wise. I feel like it is money wise because you do have other pentacle cards. um so definitely, uh this is all about teamwork and coming together as a union or as a family, to actually build something beautiful. Again, like I said, don't always allow other people to just purely depend on you and your capabilities. In order for us to grow, sometimes we have to grow as a union, and this is what this card is telling me. Okay, so in the near passing, or what has currently passed, is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is all about victory and achievement, or feeling victorious, or feeling achievement. So maybe recently you overcame some type of situation that made you feel like you kind of didn't see the light out of the dark. And all of a sudden, things start to move forward. Like you see this, it's like him returning home, or going away, but it's in a victorious way, like everyone applauding, everyone giving him the attention, and et cetera, et cetera. So basically, what this is telling me is that you overcame an obstacle, and this is a short-term victory. So at the present time, or actually, sorry, in the passing time, you overcame some type of obstacle, and you overcame it, and you overcame it with people respecting and understanding, or even applauding you for the work you did, or for um, coming through on something that maybe other people were not necessarily believing in you, so to speak, kind of doubting you. And like I said, because it is in the passing, it's or and also, if you look at this picture, you see these flowers right here. That speaks to me a lot about the spiritual realm. So perhaps maybe in the recent past, you overcame an obstacle of blockage, um, maybe there was some type of spiritual blockage that you weren't unable to receive messages either through your spirit guides or past loved ones. And with this card, what it's telling me is that the victory has been achieved. You have overcame that blockage, and now your communication or your perception of communication, as far as intuition, is opening up in order for them to come through you, either to dreams or just spontaneous or sporadic thoughts where you feel like it's your intuition and in reality it's someone on the other plane guiding you. Okay, and then you have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is all about home and fundamentals, growth, expansion, and celebration, or cause for celebration as well. So this is telling me that the money struggle and the blockages, as far as on a spiritual type of sense, have to do with the home or go back to the home. Uh, and also, like I said, there's this some type of celebration, some type of victory, um, of the returning home, and which would make sense because this is, it's depicted as he's returning. And then you have the Four of Wands. Wands is all about fire, the fire element. um, and you do actually have a lot of fire elements for this month. So like I said, as a challenge position, you have the Knight of Wands. So just be very mindful about making irrational decisions or spontaneous decisions that you're not really thinking about, because I'm having this feeling like it's very needed for you in order for you to be grounded, or in order for you to have enough in the home or to have the means. You have to be very mindful of the decisions you make as far as money wise. Now, the card that represents you or symbolizes you is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is all about the home. This represents many different things to many different people. But when I see this, it's talking to me about on the economical sense, but the being abundant and having enough, but more so having splendor within your home or in your home. Because this is a card that's representing you, you're very tied to the family at this present time, or this connection, as far as this month's reading and this month's energy has a lot to do with family and the home life. It's a very beautiful card. And if you see, you go from a 2 to a 3 and now a 10, and that's your card. So perhaps you're trying to achieve material wealth. Perhaps you're trying to achieve the stability, or being that stable, that stability coming in for your home or in your home. And you're trying the best you can to achieve that. And like I said, this is a very family oriented type of energy with this card. So in the placement of the people surrounding you, or the energies of the people surrounding you, you have the Lover's card. And this card speaks to me, of course, about love, but more than love, about choices that you have to make. Being at crossroads in your life at this present time and having to make decisions, and they are very difficult decisions, because it is in the placement of other people surrounding you. Perhaps you're being motivated, or perhaps you're feeling that um, like you can depend on someone, but it's not so much about depending money wise, but it's more so depending on someone on the emotional front. Someone's being basically your backbone. Someone's being there and guiding you and trying the best that they can to guide you into the right decisions, or the correct decision makings. Okay. And with the Lovers, it's genuine connection. It's someone that genuinely cares and genuinely loves you and is trying their best that they can to steer you, even when you try to make stupid decisions or irrational decisions, pretty much. And like I said, it's all about choices with this card. It's actually making difficult choices. So within the month of August, there might be some type of choice that you're going to have to make, as far as on the emotional, or it's going to be a choice on the work front, on the money wise, and through means that money comes in for you. So it can mean having to choose between two jobs, or having to choose between two lovers, or having to choose between two partners, or having to choose between two friends. It can mean having to choose between or having to choose between um, having to choose between even being in a relationship and having to choose whether to just make it more official, I guess, or jumping the gun and saying, you know what, we're here now, but it would be great, or it would be amazing if we can actually step up and even get married or move in with each other, because this is the other person symbolizing, or this card symbolizes the other person. So this is a person that genuinely cares for you, a person that genuinely loves you and is wanting that connection or that rekindle back with each other. Perhaps there was a fallout, perhaps there's been misunderstandings, even misunderstandings because of money, and it's becoming an issue within your relationship, and this is just the rekindling of it, or uh, the loving and the supportive from both parties becoming very strong this month of August. Okay. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, and like I said, Pentacles is all about material stability. It can also represent a new offer in the job front. So it can be, like I said, it can be you having to choose. Maybe you're at a job right now and you get offered another opportunity um, and it is the beginning stages because it is the Ace. So it has not happened yet. It will come, and it will come to fruition, but you may have to make a choice. Okay. And finally, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about passion and creativity, new beginnings. You have two aces. And this is so funny because um, a couple of weeks ago, or I believe a week ago, I did a reading for someone of this sign. And these two cards actually came out, which is wow. Okay, so like I said, it's new beginnings. It's also listening to the spirits, or listening to the spiritual, listening to your intuition. The messages you receive, being open and wholeheartedly open to receiving those messages, and more than anything, listening and being guided through any type of messages you may be receiving, whether it be through dreams, or whether it be through, you're out and about walking or whatever, and you see some type of sign and you feel it in you that it's a sign, it's a definite sign. Listen to that. Listen to that. Okay, I don't know if you can really see it, but in this card, the Ace of Wands has a butterfly. The butterfly to me is all about spirituality and the spiritual realm. So it's paying attention to that. But also the aces are always a representation of new beginnings. As a final outcome card, it's a blessing, because both these cards are the beginning or new beginnings. Work wise or money wise, the way the means through work money comes to you, and work. This is all about work. It's all about passion. It's all about creativity and creating and making new ideas. It can be through, like I said, it can. To me, every time I see the ace, it's talking about listen to that creativity, be inspired. And this may sound a little crazy, but it's actually true. Be inspired by the dark of life, and what I mean by that is whatever difficult situations you're going through, whatever difficulties, whether it's emotional, whether it's economically wise, uh, be just go within yourself, and you will find that passion within you to burst out that creativity that evokes whatever it is that you're going through. So this can also be musically inclined, writing music, writing poetry, just writing in general. Bursting out that energy and giving it out to the world, it's a very beautiful card to get as a final outcome. And like I said, it's two aces, so it's definite blessings barely coming to you. They have not yet came, or they have not yet manifested, but they definitely will. Okay, so Geminis, I hope this was an awesome reading for you guys, which it was. I say awesome because it was an awesome reading for you guys. Um, if you guys, like I said, if you guys prefer the longer version, you guys didn't get to see the short one because these cards came out. But if you guys prefer this longer version, definitely message me, subscribe, or comment right below and let me know. And I hope to see you guys again next month. Okay, many blessings to you guys. Bye bye.